One of the first products to disappear as we began to fight this war against the coronavirus or COVID-19 was hand sanitizer. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy DIY hand sanitizer according to CDC guidelines that is inexpensive and effective. Are you ready? If we're just meeting, I'm Denise Jordan, and I teach traditional homemaking for today's woman. At least that's what I'm usually talking about on YouTube. But every now and then, I've got to step outside of my homemaker role and back into my community nursing role whenever there's a pressing healthcare topic, and today is one of those days. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy DIY to make your own hand sanitizer to protect your family against the coronavirus or COVID-19. And I'll also give you some reliable resources to help you eliminate some of the noise and a lot of the nonsense that's going on right now. And if you find this video valuable, please hit the subscribe button and double tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with what we know. We know that the coronavirus can be disseminated into the air by respiratory droplets, which are particles that can be sprayed into the air when someone coughs or sneezes. And these particles can land on various surfaces in the environment. As an example, think when you were a kid and you'd be talking to someone and you would feel some spray from them talking on your face. And sometimes someone would say, say it, don't spray it. It's kind of like that. The particles come out of their mouths, they float across the room, and they land where they land. We also know that the coronavirus can live on hard surfaces for up to 72 hours. Surfaces like tabletops, our computers, our cell phones. These are surfaces that our hands often come in contact with. And then the virus is introduced into our eyes, our noses, and our mouths because we are so often touching our faces. What can we do? Well, 3 things. Number 1, you can keep your hands away from your face. Don't touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouths. Keep your hands away from your face. Number 2, we can disinfect the hard surfaces in our environment, those community areas where our family members frequently touch. And number 3, the most important thing is to wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And I'm going to say that again. The most important thing we can do is to wash your hands. But if soap and water is not immediately available, according to the CDC and the World Health Organization, an alcohol-based hand sanitizer is the next best thing. According to the CDC, we need a product that is at least 2 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera gel because we want an alcohol concentration of no less than 60%. Some experts like the 2 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera gel. Some experts prefer 3 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera gel. But if you do the math, 2 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera gel, a 2-to-1 ratio, gives you a 60% ratio of alcohol to aloe vera. If you go with 3 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera gel, you've got a 3-to-1 ratio, which gives you 75% alcohol concentration. So either of these combinations are an effective germicide. So now, why these particular items? Well, the alcohol is the germicide. It's the germ killing agent that is in the hand sanitizer. The aloe vera is sort of a buffer. It's that agent that helps to protect the skin from the alcohol, so the alcohol is not quite so harsh. It kind of helps to moisturize the skin, so to speak. This particular product my sister got for me from the hair supply shop, and she uses it to moisturize her hair. So it's effective in the hand sanitizer to help provide just a little bit of moisture for the hands. And then the essential oils just provide a little bit of fragrance. So this particular recipe for hand sanitizer comes from Rishi Desai, and he is the Chief Medical Officer of Osmosis and a former Epidemic Intelligence Service Officer of the Division of Viral Diseases from the CDC. Boy, that was a mouthful. But he says that this particular concentration will kill 99.9% of germs after 60 seconds. And what he recommends is 3/4 cup of isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol, 1/4 cup of aloe vera gel, and then you want some essential oils in whatever fragrance you desire, just to give the hand sanitizer a pleasant scent. If you can't find any hand sanitizer in the store, here's how to make it. According to Dr. Yagdish Kuptachani, Associate Professor of Health Sciences at Ball State University, you need to clean and disinfect your countertop before you get started. And he suggested using a bleach solution to do this. Wash your hands thoroughly before making the hand sanitizer. And you're going to use a clean spoon and wire whisk to mix your ingredients, but don't just take them out of your utensil drawer. Take them out of the drawer and wash them prior to use. Mix all of the ingredients until they are well blended. And make sure you do not touch the mixture with your hands until it is ready to use. Once you get it thoroughly mixed up, decant it into a bottle and label it. The World Health Organization suggests letting it sit in the bottle for 72 hours to allow it to kill off any germs that might have been introduced into the mix prior to your using it. Well, it's the next day, and I wanted to just share a couple of things with you guys. I made my hand sanitizer. Let me show it to you. Now, this is the first batch I made, and it was a 3 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera with the 10 drops of lavender oil. And I was a little concerned because it was so thin. It was just such a liquid. And when I squirted out a little test spot on the palm of my hand, it was pretty liquid. And I thought, what could I have done wrong? Even though I followed the guidelines exactly. So I made another batch. And this is the second batch that I made. And I used this green 100% all natural aloe vera. And this one is 2 parts alcohol and 1 part aloe vera. And of course the 10 drops of lavender oil. And again, as you can see, it is pretty liquidy. I was thinking it would be more viscous, but it was not. And then I saw an episode of the Rachel Ray Show where Dr. Ian K. Smith was on there making hand sanitizer, and he followed the 2 parts alcohol, 1 part aloe vera recipe, which I used for this one. And then he put it in a spray bottle and sprayed it on the hands. And I realized that it's not going to be as viscous as we would normally expect. It is going to be pretty thin, and it's going to be more suited for spraying. So spray it on, and then you're just going to rub it all around just like you would normally, or if you need to, you can spray it on that side of the hand, that side of the hand, and then rub it in. So I felt pretty good when I saw Dr. Ian K. Smith's preparation, because I thought, well, that's exactly what I did. And then mine turned out pretty much like his did. So I picked these spray bottles up at Walmart. They were just 97 cents, so that was pretty good. And I picked up this green aloe vera at the hair shop. And this particular pump bottle, I think I got it at TJ Maxx, but I'm not sure. But notice it is marked. So now I am all set. And let me remind you again that the World Health Organization recommends that you let your products sit for 72 hours in your containers or in your bottle before you actually use it, just to make sure you kill off any microorganisms that you might have introduced into your mix. And I will link the episode of the Rachel Ray Show where Dr. Ian K. Smith was on in the description box below. So here's the question of the day. Are you experiencing a shortage of hand sanitizer or any other products that you need to protect your home against the coronavirus? Tell me in the comment section below. In our area, we haven't had any hand sanitizer available for a good 2 weeks, so that's why the DIY products are such a great alternative. The ingredients that I use to make this particular hand sanitizer are not difficult to find. You can probably locate them at your local CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or Kroger. Probably the most difficult to find might be the aloe vera gel. I did find some at Kroger, but the bottle that I used today, my sister picked up at a beauty supply shop. I'll link the resources that I used to make this video in the description box below, and I will also link a few other resources that I think you will find useful. It is very important during this very uncertain time that you have access to creditable resources like the CDC or Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization, or the public health entity in your particular area. And if you like this video, I have a few others that you just might enjoy, particularly my how to make your own homemade disinfectant and how to deep clean and disinfect your kitchen. I will link them with an iCard above and in the description box below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about making and keeping a home, cooking and cleaning and laundry, and a little bit about health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I will see you next time. Yadish Kub Chandani. Now Dr. Yadish Kub Chandani, Dr. Yadish Kub Dajani, an associate professor of health